I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And then only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. What up? Shout out to everybody in the chats. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's going on? Appreciate everybody tuning in. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham. Miles, what's going on, man?
Hey, buddy. What's going on, man? Everything good? All right. Yeah, everything's good, man. Happy Friday to everybody, man. Hey, the sale. Wait, where?
Oh yeah, is the sale still on today? Today's the last day.
Today's the last day. This is the rose soap right here. So check that out. That's the rose soap. You know, we got the
get it,
guys. Don't. Hey, it's almost over, man. Go get your soap. 20% off. Type in LOVE love. Type in LOVE love on the checkout page. It will be over 11:59 tonight. So make sure you use the thingy. And hey, I wanted to thank you, man. Locario suggested this movie to me. It's called Companion. It's in theaters right now.
Yeah,
guys, go watch that movie.
That's a fact.
Go watch that movie. And I don't want to say nothing about it because anything I tell you will kind of take away from the plot. You know what I'm saying? So just go watch the movie, man. They gave away too much in the trailer. I wouldn't even suggest watching the trailer. I would just suggest going into the movie. I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. I shouldn't have watched the trailer. I should have just went to go see it. But anyway, it's a good movie, guys. Go check it out, man. Go check it out. It's called Companion, man. But what's up with you, Locario?
I'm chilling, man. Just out here, you know, living life, man, and just enjoying it, man. And happy Valentine's Day or Vaginatine's Day, whatever you want to call it. You feel what I'm saying? So, to all you guys out there, listen, man. Like Steve said, y'all had a whole week to get these thirsty females. So if y'all missed the window of opportunity, you know, tonight might also be an opportunity. So, you know, you can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Go out here. There's some lonely ladies outside, you know, looking for some attention. So, so scoop them up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, let them know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and man. Capitalize off the fanaticism.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, tomorrow morning just call it a day with them. You know what I'm saying? And then the fantasy will be over. Oh, there's another movie you guys should see. I saw the other day that was cool called Hard Eyes. So if you guys like slash movie, your shit was good. That shit was
no, that was gonna be my alternative. If you never told me about Companion, I would have went to go see Hard Eyes.
Yeah, Hard Eyes is dope. Like it's funny. It's gory and bloody and shit. So if you like all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a good movie. It's like the entire thing was well put together. So because I thought it was going to be like, like you go into a movie thinking it's going to be like whack. Like I was expecting it to be whack. I was like, I'm going to watch this whack ass movie. And I was like, yo, this shit was kind of hype though. This shit was cool. I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you guys should definitely check that out. That shit is cool too. But yeah, so guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. If you want to call in, the calling number is 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? So call up and get that crack in. And again, guys, make sure that you guys go get the soap you have until tonight. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, go to masculineidentitymembership.com and join all the memberships. And also go to the new site, shoplocario.com. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure you guys get that shit cracking.
Not Locario shop Locario. You feel me?
Yeah, so go to shoplocario.com, get all my programs, get all the books, all that other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get that shit cracking.
And what was what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, and guys, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat and call up. And we want you guys to call up so we can talk to you guys, so you guys can get this game. All right. So today's topic: why most men have no options in the dating game. You feel what I'm saying?
I'll talk about it later too, but I forgot. So guys, listen, you gotta come join me on the Monday night masterclass.
Facts, real talk.
Like I'm serious, and the numbers are getting better too. Like guys are coming through, and it's been fire. Last joint we did was how life tests your masculine identity. I had to break it up into a part 1 and part 2. Last week was part 1. I was only a third through the class, and we was already at like a hour and a half in.
Right.
You understand? That's how deep and detailed the conversations are, guys. Please, I'm telling y'all, like. And I'm not even saying it because it's my membership and I want y'all to join it. I'm saying it because the conversations, like the things that we uncover in these conversations and within the curriculum are super duper heavy. You understand what I'm saying? And I got a group of like-minded individuals in the group, and it's it's just a lot of heavy, deep ass game. And, and I don't want to give away too much, but I might have a special guest on the next one. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of the game. He's one of the, I don't want to do, like I said, I don't want to say too much. But he's one of the Game Kings in Game Kings 2. He's featured as one of the Game Kings in Game Kings 2, and it's not Locario. So, come through, man. I'll be having guests from time to time. We be chopping it up, man. And like I said, how life tests your masculine identity, part 2, this Monday evening, 11 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you join the Masculine Identity membership so you could be a part of it. All right?
That's what's up. So make sure you guys go and get this shit cracking. Get up on there, man. I'm telling y'all I'm telling you, all the stuff that we teach you guys behind the scenes is so heavy. You guys need to get up on that. I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. So today we're talking about why most men have no options in the dating game. And we're going to tell you guys how to get more options, because I know some of y'all who are watching right now, you have no options. You're like, damn, man, I haven't had any pussy since pussy had me. Like, it's hard out here in these streets. These women are out here flaking and giving me a hard time, being on some bullshit, give me the runaround, or I smashed this one chick, but she don't want to call me back or nothing. Like, all of these things are going down and you're not having any options, right? And so what you got to understand is that the reason why most men have no options, especially nowadays, right, is because what happens is that for most women, when they're dealing with men, right, or I should say this, most women have experience dealing with men in general, like a lot of different guys. So because women have experience dealing with a lot of different guys, whether they're hooking up with them, dating them, whatever it is, right, what happens is that women have a lower tolerance for dealing with guys who don't have any game. Because women nowadays can have access to guys, more and more guys who do have game.
Right.
So what will happen is that a woman, she says, well, instead of dealing with this guy over here who I'm not really feeling, right, I'll deal with this guy over here who I'm really feeling, even though he might just want to fuck me and not want to necessarily wife me up.
Right.
Even though he has 2 or 3 other women, I'll still deal with him versus dealing with this other guy, right? And so what happens is that the reason why most guys have no options in the dating game is because women are willing to share and deal with the guys who actually have game. What happens is that a woman is willing to have a small percentage of a dude who's on point versus a whole ass motherfucker who ain't got no game. You see what I'm saying? So if you're that guy on the other side who doesn't have game, it's going to be harder for you to attract women and have options. So a lot of guys, they talk about, I want a roster, I want to have girls that I'm hooking up with. But the thing is that it's going to be harder and harder for you to make these things happen, right? Because women have access to guys who they actually want to be with. So therefore, it's not, because think about it, I'll give you guys an example. Think about it this way. Let's say, for example, just think about this. Imagine you can get any woman you want to have sex with you, right? Or you can get attention from any type of woman, right? So most of y'all in your minds would say, oh, I want all the 8s, 9s, and 10s, right? So what happens is that if you have a large majority of 8s, 9s, and 10s at your disposal, you have a bunch of beautiful women that you want to fuck with, right? What are the chances that the girl who's a 5 or a 6 is going to be on your radar? You see what I'm saying? It's going to be harder for her to sift through the crowd than the 8s, 9s, and 10s, right? So if you can choose the 8s, 9s, and 10s, why would you choose the 5 or the 6? You see what I'm saying? And so on the flip side, when you guys are dealing with women and they see you as the 5 or the 6, and then they want the 8s, 9s, and 10s, right? It's going to be harder for you to have options because women want the top guys. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Now, I know some dudes who are slow are going to be like, oh, so Locario, are you saying that you got to be really good looking? Because if you're talking about you got to be 8, 9, no. What I'm saying to you guys is the 8s, 9s, and 10s for a guy is a motherfucker who has game. It's not about him looking a certain way. Because you have guys who are good looking to women, but those women aren't sexually attracted to them and so forth and so on. Those guys also don't have options. And because those guys will get attention because they look good. That doesn't mean they actually have options, meaning that doesn't mean that they're actually making things happen the way they want it to happen. So what I'm telling you guys is that you're going to continue to have no options the more and more that your game is weak. So the thing is, if you have weak game, you're not going to have options. If your game is tight, you'll start to have options. It's really that simple. And so the thing is that if you're right now sitting there thinking, damn, well, how come I can't get no women and chicks be doing this? And, you know, I'm always in a friend zone or whatever. You're having a hard time. Understand the reason why you're having a hard time is because you are the guy who the women see as the guy who's the 5 and the 6 versus the top guy they actually want. But Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit? Real quick before we go deeper.
Well, my question to you is how do we become the guy?
Right. Well, see, it's simple. You guys need to step up your motherfucking game. I mean, listen. We've been trying to tell you guys this forever. You got to get on the Masculine Identity membership, Bad Boy membership. Hit us, like I'm being very serious. See, guys, let me get you guys to understand something, right? What you guys have to understand is that in order for you guys to get help, you have to recognize you have a problem. You understand? And if you don't recognize you have a problem, then you're not going to get help, right? So you got to say, damn, well, I have a problem attracting women. Cool. I have a problem approaching girls because I'm scared. Okay, cool. Now we're getting somewhere. So now what happens is that once you realize you have the problem, then you will actually get the help to solve the problem so that you can get the results you want.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you for example. Guys, do you realize that in sales, right? What they do in sales is that they do this thing where they say you hit the pain points, right?
Right.
The pain points is telling the customer, listen, you're fucking up, you're hurting, and the solution is this. You see what I'm saying? But the reason why that needs to be said is because you actually have to understand you have a problem.
Right.
Because if you think you don't have a problem, then you're not going to look for a solution.
Right.
And then your problem's going to keep happening.
Mm.
So what happens is that until, just like when they go to the AA meetings, they say, hey, my name is Locario and I'm an alcoholic. I have to admit that I'm an alcoholic so I can start getting help. If I don't think I'm an alcoholic, I'm not going to get help for being an alcoholic. Why? Because I haven't said the problem. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? And so you guys having no options, that's a problem in so many different ways. But I'm talking too much. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, you know, guys definitely have to admit that there's a problem. But I mean, look, most dudes just want to give up, though.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, Locario, most dudes don't give a fuck anymore, man.
That's a fact.
You know, they just want to go, you know, get their passports and go overseas and, you know, marry Mei Ling and call it a day. You know?
Exactly.
While they wait for Elon Musk to come up with the realistic you know, robots and shit. Like, what do we do for the guys that don't give a fuck?
That they just not gonna give a fuck. And then see, this is the thing. They're basically this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna hit super rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, you do not want to hit super rock bottom because it's gonna be a longer way up to the top. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, you guys do not want to hit super rock bottom in this shit because this is the thing. The harder it gets for you to make things happen with women, right? Or to get what you want out of this dating game, right?
Right.
What's going to happen is that it's going to get even harder as time goes on because the women that you're interested in, right, are going to see you as less and less attractive. You guys follow what I'm saying here. See, a lot of times people say social media changed the game, right? The only thing that social media did to change the game is it gives people more access. So because there's more access, the guys who have game, it's super, super easy for them. The guys who don't have game, it's way, way harder for them. So all they did is expand what already was. So if it was really hard for you to get girls before, it's going to be even harder for you to attract women in the future as time goes on. If it's easy for you to make this happen, it's going to get easier. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And this is what you guys have to understand. So when it comes to actually having options, you're going to have an easier time the tighter your game is. You understand what I'm saying? Because the tighter your game is, the more attractive you are. The more attractive you are, the more you stand out. The more you stand out, the more women want you. The more women want you, the more options you have. So therefore, you can pick the best chick. See, most guys out here either are getting no women or they pick a chick that, you know, they're not really into, but this is the best they can do. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't want either one of those situations.
Yeah, you don't want that shit.
To happen.
You want that shit.
You understand what I'm saying? So we try to tell you guys that in order for you to have these options, right, you need to be able to step up your game. And this is the thing that's gonna suck, you know. And the reason why I'm trying to harp down on this because I want you guys to understand how bad this can get. So what happens is that, like I said, if your game sucks and you're not able to attract women, right? Understand nobody's going to give a fuck because the women are basically going to have sex with the guys they're attracted to, and they're going to get into a relationship at some point with some guy that wants to be in a relationship with them.
Right.
The guys who have game are out here fucking or being in a relationship. So what happens is when you have no options, you're actually out of the fucking circle. Because remember, the girls ain't gonna miss you because they still getting fucked and they still gonna get a relationship with whoever the fuck they trying to get a relationship with at some point. The guys who have game are fucking. The guys over here with no options, you guys are sitting on an island by yourself. This is why they came out with stuff called MGTOW and all this other stuff, because dudes had to find a way to cope. So the more that you have no options, the more you're gonna have no options. And then it's just gonna get worse because the more time you spend away from actually engaging with women, the worse you're going to be at engaging with women. You understand what I'm saying? The less time you spend on actually interacting and talking with women, the worse your social skills are going to be when it comes to dealing with women. This is why we tell you guys, go out and talk to 25 women a day, but you don't want to do that. So now what happens is you see the girl you're attracted to, you don't even know how to talk to her. Why? Because you haven't been out there actually doing it. So what happens is you just get worse and worse. It's just like if you don't go to the gym, your muscles are going to get weak. You understand what I'm saying? If you stop practicing a certain thing like you do, so let's say if you're an athlete, if you stop going on a basketball court doing what you got to do, you're going to get rusty. So it's the same thing here. So even if you do get a chick or a woman that's interested in interacting with you, you'll fuck it up because one, you'll be too thirsty because you have no options and you've been thirsting for a woman. And two, what will happen is that because of that situation, women are going to be repelled and want to fucking run away from you anyway.
Right. And I want to say something too, man. I put up this short on my stories the other day, and this lady was explaining. She's like a psychologist or whatever. She was giving she was doing an interview with one of those YouTuber guys, and she was saying that your ability to interact with people determines your success. You understand? So guys, you gotta again, this is why we tell you that the game is not about women. And shout out to K-Zag in the chat. Return of Manhood. He said, I will also say that social media really exposes a lot of people's true feelings about certain topics. People who think social media made dating worse had a fantasy about what they thought dating was. That's true.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
I used to think that sharing my opinion on social media actually mattered.
Right.
I mean, I still share my opinion. I mean, we have shows like this and I share my opinion but I share my opinion using other people's shit. Like, for example, my stories. You get what I'm saying? And then I only share my opinion for a reason.
Right.
I used to get on there and talk about politics and talk about like racial issues and all this shit. Like when Facebook first came out. And I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I sharing any part of my intellect for free?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I only really post on my Miles Cunningham, like my Miles in the Game, at Miles in the Game on Instagram. I don't really do nothing on social media unless it's about masculine identity, soap, or something like that.
Right.
Because I don't know if people deserve my intellect without some type of business engagement. You know what I'm saying? Like if I know you personally, that's a different story. So see, I think social media fooled people into thinking that people care about what they think.
Right. Exactly.
and here's the crazy part. Nobody cares about what you think. At the same time, weak people take what you think and live their life by it. Exactly.
Ain't that crazy?
You see what I'm saying? And so you got these guys running around talking about, all women want guys with 6 feet and who make 6 figures, and who drive Bugattis and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
That's what they really think that all women want. And so they allow that to affect them. So when they go and talk to the women in the street, or if they meet a chick at the bar or something like that, oh, well, I don't have a Bugatti, but, maybe, and they're very apologetic and shameful about their whole approach. You understand? And that's the sad part. And that's the part I don't really like about social media, because it really shows you it shows you where the confident people are and where the weak people are.
Right.
It's crazy. So you got to be careful with that shit. But again, guys, remember, we talk to you about this shit, not just so you could get better with women, but so you can get better at life.
Right. Exactly.
Your ability to, first of all, your ability to speak and articulate.
Right.
That will affect your success. And we have to remember, nothing happens without people. So your ability to interact, and not just interact, but learn how to, benefit from the interaction. And from there, you learn, you don't just learn how to benefit from the interaction. You also learn how to influence people in an interaction. You understand? And so with all of those things being said, so you see with game and the exercise of approaching women and all that other stuff. What a lot of guys don't understand is the practical applications that go into it. Because you'll notice the difference when you're wearing certain types of clothes. You'll notice a difference when you're wearing certain types of cologne. You'll notice a difference when you approach a person in a certain environment, and your mind will start picking up on the patterns.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And as you begin to do that'll be the thing that will practically, like, it'll tighten your game from a practical standpoint.
Right.
And then so all of that practical, I mean, they call it practical because it's within practice.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the 25 women.
Right.
25 women a day, or every time you go out to like cruise for chicks or whatever you're doing. But it really could be 25 anything. You could chalk it up to 25 interactions.
Right.
You on the elevator with somebody, say good morning, say good afternoon, nice weather we're having, blah, blah, blah. All of that stuff means something.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people get very like weird when it comes to interacting with people. And I'm telling you, your life is different when you know how to influence an entire room.
Right.
I've been to places, and I've done what they call breaking the ice. Like I'll be the first one to tell everyone in the room good morning.
Right.
Because I have a really big voice. So when I walk into a room, hey, good morning, everyone. And everybody,
mm-hmm.
is like, they wake up. They're like, oh shit, I didn't even think people could talk that loud this early in the fucking morning.
Right.
And then so it changes the entire room. So now you start seeing people, all of a sudden people start having side conversations. And the overall chatter volume in the room goes up. Why? Because a guy like me can influence the room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things like that. So imagine your boss is sitting in the room and he sees that. So out of all of the employees, you come in and you say good morning to everybody.
Right.
And then he sees that you have the ability to influence the room. You don't think that count for something?
Right.
You don't think your boss might think to himself, wow, that guy right there could be a leader of men.
Right.
Let me give him an opportunity. Let me possibly think about him for a managerial position, and so on and so forth. But then you have the rest of you where it's like you're so used to only typing in shit on social media, you would never open your fucking mouth in real life.
Right.
So then that puts you in a certain box. So it takes away from your ability to influence. It takes away from your ability to interact.
Mm-hmm.
And so your social dynamic stocks goes down. And the more you don't want to talk to nobody, don't nobody want to fucking talk to you neither.
Right.
One hand washes the other. No, I'm serious. Because a lot of dudes just think this is about sex and dating. And bro, the more you close yourself off, is the more, and don't nobody want to talk to you either.
Right.
Because you think you're doing you're being spiteful to the world by saying you don't want to talk to them. Nobody want to talk to you neither, nigga.
Right. That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, nobody cares. Like nobody cares. You're gonna be on the outside over there. Everybody else is doing what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, nobody cares. and see. And again, that's the difference between you got people who are good salespeople. You got people who are super charismatic. Like I said, social interaction breeds patterns in there's a lot of psychology going on within social interactions. And then when you understand those things, influence is inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to be. And when I say influence, please don't. It doesn't have to be anything malicious. I'm not talking about manipulation. But I'm talking about your ability to influence, your ability to change the course of someone's day.
Right.
You understand? And of course that goes, and you have to understand that women are the accessory. Women dealing with women, because you're dealing with people who are emotional and all those type of things. They are the best type of people to practice with.
Mm-hmm.
They're the best type of people to practice with because the emotionality, if you're paying attention, you understand how to use emotionality to your advantage. And again, not for nothing necessarily malicious, but you start to realize, oh, let me see if I could do this. Let me see if I could change her day. Let me see if I could get that chick that work at Foot Locker to get me a to give me a discount on these sneakers real quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I could get that, that reception lady to put my name at the top of the list. Mm-hmm. Let me see if I could get that person over there to give me the bathroom key, even though they claimed, the bathroom key is only for customers.
Right.
Like just little shit in life. If you learn how to talk to people, you understand? If you learn how to interact with people, but if all you got to offer the world is crunchy tissue and lotion and a very limited ability to interact with your fellow human beings, you don't bring much value.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So you got to look at it in a lot of different ways. Again, it's not just about talking to chicks. Ain't about talking to chicks. That's what y'all understand.
Mm-hmm.
And talking to chicks is about something so much more prevalent, something so much more beneficial. It's just that women are a good accessory for this because of their emotionality. So you can meet a woman that seems like she's in a good mood, but she's in a bad mood, and you can meet a woman that she look like she's in a bad mood, but she's really in a good mood.
Right.
And if you learn how to navigate those things, it makes you all the better.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Like, so again, it's a lot of guys think, oh well, I don't want to talk to women. When you say I don't want to talk to women, what you're really saying is you don't want to talk to nobody.
Right, exactly. and then they wonder why they have no options.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Because this is the thing is, and I'll say this briefly because, I don't want to say too much because I might do a membership on this, but of how to actually get options and have options. And this is why the game is deep, because like Miles is saying, it's beyond just, talking to a woman or trying to attract a woman, but as a byproduct of understanding what I'm about to say, this is why you'll attract women. But one of the key things about having options or how to get options, right? It first starts with your mindset. So what does that mean? That means that you have to have an abundance mindset. You see what I'm saying? So you have to actually have a mindset of abundance, meaning that you understand and know that there are a lot of women out there, right, that you can attract and that will be attracted to you. You already have to have that mindset. See, most of the times, most guys' thoughts, right, or even I'll say some of the actions that they take dictate that they have a scarcity mindset, right? So the type of guys who are scared to actually go and approach or think, oh, it's too much work to go and approach these girls and these girls only want this and that, that's having the scarcity mindset. Because what you're not doing is you're not opening yourself up to the actual abundance that's there. But you have to have the mindset of abundance to actually open yourself up to that, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to have that abundance mindset first. Then what you got to understand is that you actually have to put in work and be social, right? So that means you have to interact with women. Like you have to actually go out there, talk to women, hit them up online, whatever it is, you have to interact with women, right? It's impossible for you to get options unless you interact with women. Now, this is one of the key things though, too, also. What's going to make it to where women are attracted to you is when you're out there interacting with these women, you have to have certain standards, which means you have to have a program. So what makes you attractive is that when women are dealing with you, right, they can see and sense that there's something that has to happen in order for them to be able to really deal with you. Most of you guys, what happens is thirstiness comes out, and that's unattractive because all thirstiness is I'm desperate for a woman to be there, which means I have no standards or no program for a woman that a woman has to adhere to be here, which makes you unattractive, right? So it's going to be hard for you to get options if you're unattractive. You see, you have options because you are attractive. That's actually what shows it's the thing that is the byproduct of being attractive is you're going to have. We take a call.
All right, so we got 941. You're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. What's up?
Yes, Miles. This is Kobe from Florida.
Kobe, what's going on, bro? What up?
What's going on?
I had a second. I was planning to like show my support and appreciation to the game and to you guys. That's all. So I sent $25 to Miles Cash App, so 2 free call and then 15 to support the show. That's all.
So we got 2 free calls, people. Appreciate you, Kobe, man. Appreciate you for supporting the game. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, real talk. So guys, we got 2 free calls. You guys want to call up. And if you guys have a question, put a Q in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? So we make that happen.
Yeah, thank you very much for taking my call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. So guys, I'm telling you, you got to have that abundance mindset. You got to put yourself out there. You got to have the standards, right? With women. And also what happens is that, you know, once you start interacting with women, they start grabbing.
Wait. All right.
Y'all be calling happy as soon as 3 calls come in.
All right. Yeah, for real. All right. So 570, you are on live with Locario. Miles, name, age, city. What up?
What up? It's Charlie.
Yo. Listen. I say the 3 numbers at the beginning for a reason. Look at your own phone number, and it has to match the numbers that I say. Okay, so only 570 should be talking right now. All right?
Yeah, I'm talking right now.
Thank you. Go ahead.
I appreciate it. Thank you much. Hi, this is Charlie from PA, and I'm 25, and I donated to the PayPal or whatever. I Talk to Media.
All right, thank you. We appreciate it. I got it. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, cool. All right, thanks for taking my call for the both of you. And anyway, so my question is basically about attachment. My question is like sometimes I'll like get angry or, you know, sad about a situation, you know, whatever it is in the world, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be with women or something. It could just be like an event I see out in the world, you know, like in the news or whatever, you know what I mean? And my question is like, is it like necessarily wrong to like feel that in the moment, or should you just be like so, I guess, detached from trying to like feel certain things and just try to, you know, like you were saying, Miles, like never let anything interfere with your masculine identity? Or is that just like part of the game, or just like sometimes you will feel stressed or sad or whatever, but you just keep going forward?
No, well, ain't no wrong with feeling sad. The issue is that when you're aware of your sadness, that's a different thing than being unaware of being sad. So what I mean by that is this. So for example, my mentor Anthony DeMello was talking about this. He said that, you know, Buddhist monk, and he said before I was enlightened, I was depressed, and then he was like, after I got enlightened, I continue to be depressed. So basically, it's the sadness and all that shit will still happen.
I see what you're saying.
Right, the way you look at it is different. So when one situation, right, you're upset about something, but you're unaware of why you're upset. In another situation, you're upset, and then you're aware that you're upset. So what happens is that the detachment comes from trying to not identify with it. You understand what I'm saying? So for example, so let's say if I don't know, let's say if somebody said to you, you know, hey, you know, like something, name me something you're good at.
I'm very good at soccer.
Soccer, right. So let's say somebody was like, oh, you suck at soccer and I'll never let you play on my team or whatever and all this other shit, right? So initially, you know, you might feel upset about it and feel like they're offending you, and you like, why is this guy talking shit about me, talking about my soccer skills, blah, 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 blah. So you're upset about that happening, right? Now,
right.
What happens is that when you're attached to your identity as a soccer player, right, then what's going to happen is that that's the thing that's going to make you sad, but also at the same time, right, because you're so attached to that identity, what happens is you don't realize the reason why you're sad is because you're attached to the identity of being a great soccer player, and you think that's what makes you important, right? So now let's rewind. Let's say the same thing happens. Somebody talks shit about, you know, you being a soccer player and, oh, he suck and blah, 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 blah. And then you get angry at the fact that they're trying to diss your soccer skills. But now,
right,
hey, yeah, I don't like the fact that he disrespecting me,
But what happens is that you just look at it and say, oh, he's just trying to disrespect, but you don't let that affect you as far as making it seem like there's something wrong with you based on what he said. So in one situation, it was like, oh, this means there's something wrong with me. And in the other situation, you're just recognizing and trying to disrespect, but you don't take it in because you're not attached to what they're saying. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the difference.
Right, I see. Yeah, because like I've been on masculine identity membership. Shout out to you, Miles.
Yes, sir.
And I just got onto the bad boy membership, and but one of the things I noticed was within myself. I noticed that like my attachment, like because I had that problem with women, and I still do, and I'm getting coaching with you as obviously people don't know on here, but I noticed that was a problem that I further had in my life since I was a kid, and I didn't even really notice it, but like now that I notice it, I understand where it came from, and it feels like so liberating because you're like, it's all because of you. It's not because of anyone else, And it's because like you give the power to other people so much, it's like it caused you to get all this frustration and sadness. And that's why I was asking the question, because I was like, should I still feel not like sad, like you said, you should be like you're not going to take the disrespect because like you know who you are, like Miles says, you know who you are, your identity and stuff like that, or like what you say, the truth is inside you,
Well, see, also you got to understand a lot of times, your beliefs are the things that make you feel the feelings you feel. So a lot of times you're sad. Your sadness is attached to a belief you have. So the thing is that if you change the belief, then you end up not being sad. Because think about it this way, right? If somebody died in your family, right, and you were close to them, and you went to the funeral, you would probably cry, yes?
Yeah.
Right. Now,
if there's a close family member or whatnot,
Right. So, but if you heard that somebody died on the news that you ain't know, you're probably not gonna cry, right?
Yeah.
Right, because you have a belief that when somebody in my family dies, I should be sad. But the belief is when a person dies, I don't give a shit. You see how it's literally the same act, but your feelings about it are different, and it's your feelings about it are based on your belief. Do you see what I'm saying? So a lot of times what happens is that you can go into your mind and say, well, I'm feeling sad. What belief is this sadness attached to? You see what I'm saying? And that's how you go work your way, back from that. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I might even need to get more coaching on this because, I've gone through like some of the bad boy membership so far, and I've kind of gotten that, I don't know what to call it, like that first like taste of it, you know what I mean? Because it's almost like it shatters what you previously thought you knew, And then it's like, well, when you accept the truth, I mean, I believe the stuff on your programs are both like, A100%,
There was a wise man named Steve Dedeen that once said, there's things you know, there's things you don't know, and then there's things you don't know you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So
right, yeah, exactly. Because like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say because like I've been going through, Miles's program, and I'm like, sometimes again you'll go through a video, and you reflect and whatever, and you like keep going, and you don't really know what the thing is exactly, but you can feel it. You know what I mean? And it's like everything that happens in your life reflects what you're feeling, and you're like, so that's how I like was like, I'm definitely onto this. Where I was like, oh, and then I realized, when I went over to your membership, that it was about me being attached, and it was and I found like it wasn't just in women, and it's like what you guys said earlier in this call about like, how if you can't talk to women, like you just can't talk to anybody, it's like, having the attachment wasn't it like, cause I would just, because a lot of times I would get nervous around women, and, I'm not afraid to say that, and sometimes I act like a bitch, and I wasn't standing on what I should do, because I was afraid of, not getting a certain result,
Well, yeah, well, that's all, and we'll talk more about this on the coaching session. But it's just more so like what Miles is saying. If you can't talk to him, you can't talk to anybody because everything is connected.
Yeah.
So a lot of guys don't understand that. So a lot of times when you look into other situations in their life, they're not going to be able to do that either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll talk more about this later because we could be on this all day. We got
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Caller. Thanks for the support,
you
bro.
guys are the best, though, for real. Honestly.
Hey,
No
thanks
doubt.
for the support, and I'll see you on the Monday Night Masterclass this Monday.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Take it easy, brother. All right, so we got 716. You are on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
Richard, I sent it to Miles. It's got my phone number on it.
All righty. Let me hold on.
I'm in upstate New York.
Shout out to K-Zach. Let me.
$10.
Wait, what's your name?
It was $10.
Oh, it's your phone number. Okay. Yeah, I got you, Matt. Okay, all right. How old are you?
I'm old. I'm 57.
Okay, that's great. Go ahead, bro.
And I wanted to talk about something that Locario said probably at the end of the
hold on. Wait. I'm sorry. I just need you to know that they changed the fucking icons on the reply shit, and I sent you a fucking... I sent this nigga a kiss by mistake.
Yes.
Because they must have changed the fucking icons for Valentine's Day.
Brother,
It's usually a fucking thumbs up, right? So I pressed it where I usually press it. Shit is it's a goddamn kissy, like a fucking lip mark shit. Nigga, I'm saying it live online. That was a fucking mistake. Don't you dare.
I got
talking about this nigga Miles is sending me kissy faces and shit.
I'm like, they fucking him exposed.
No, look what they did. They changed. Look at the icons. You see the icons? They changed the shit.
Yeah. Oh, they changed it for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? What the fuck, bro? I'm tight right now.
That's funny.
Hey, y'all niggas ain't getting no replies for y'all cash apps now. None. I ain't saying. Just know that I got it and I appreciate it, but you ain't getting no fucking replies. God damn. Anyway, I'm sorry, caller. I just had to clear my name real quick. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, it's all good. But so Locario did I guess a letter or something like that back in like the end of December, beginning of January, about a guy who was dating a girl who was originally a virgin and was having sex with him, but she was kind of reluctant and she would cry every time they had sex. And Locario was like, yeah, you just gotta, chalk her up to the game. And my thoughts over my experience has been that's kind of the most valuable learning experiences for me have been when you were ready to just cut somebody off. You can build up the strength in yourself to start demanding things you never thought you would say because you just don't care how they take it. So if in that case, the girl was like, I'll be a sex slave after we get married. And if I was that guy, I would be like, nah, you're doing that now. And in fact, we're going to start off right away with, whatever he wanted to choose, whether he wanted to get his dick sucked, whatever. Like every time I say it, you do it. And he can start saying things because he just doesn't care how she feels about it because she don't mean nothing. He's ready to cut her off anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, unfortunately, a lot of guys put up with a lot of shit just to be with a woman, and then they complain later that woman treats him like shit, or that woman's not doing what he says, or that woman. You see what I'm saying? So this is why it's always the man's fault. You know what I'm saying? Because none of this happens or occurs. The relationship, the situation with him having kids. Any of these things that these guys complain about on the internet is always their fault when it comes to dealing with a woman. Every last situation. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Well, what's the question?
Yeah, but that's part. I think that opportunity can be a learning experience or strengthening experience for somebody who's trying to level up in their process. If he put up with that for so long, he messed it up. But he maybe still can learn a little bit from that process and saying,
all right, I'm going to make statements that I would have been afraid to make for fear of losing her. But now I know I'm going to cut her off anyway. I'm just going to say it out and just see how it lands. And after a while, he'll be comfortable enough to say the things he wants out the bat and won't be afraid to say that because he just doesn't care.
Mm. So wait,
it should be anyway.
So wait, what's your question?
Oh, so I was just reflecting on that, and I was simply saying, you know, that's how I think I developed over time is when I was ready to cut somebody off, I would be able to just say whatever I felt like saying. And then after a while, I was like, why don't I say that whenever I feel like I say it? You know, not wait until I'm ready to cut them off, but right off the beginning, you know, say, okay, this is what I expect. And not caring about what they thought about it, either they were with it or they weren't with it.
Yeah, well, the thing is this. You know, see, it's easy to cut someone off after the fact, right? You want to get to the point where you cut women off before anything happens. And so the problem is that most guys can't do that because they're hoping that they'll get something out of the situation. So, for example, let's say you know a guy's talking to a girl and she's like one of the hottest chicks he's ever talked to, but then he realizes, oh damn, she kind of act a little weird and she don't really be listening to what the fuck I'm saying. So he should cut it off then. But he's thinking, damn, but I want to smash, but damn, she looks so good, but damn, I want to. You see what I'm saying? So he needs to be able to cut that off before any of that could even happen or occur. So basically what I'm saying is that you want to get to the point where you're able to cut off a situation that you still in some form of fashion may desire. Because what happens is that you choose yourself over the woman. And that's what most guys can't do. They can't choose themselves over the woman. And the reason why they can't choose themselves over the woman is because they have a scarcity mindset, which is why I said earlier, this is why a lot of these guys don't have any options because they're scared to let a woman go because they're like, but she bad though. How many times we heard dudes come up with all these fucking crazy stories and bullshit they dealt with women because she's bad. You understand? So they continue because she's bad. But the reason why they're continuing and use an excuse that she's bad is because they don't have the strength to cut it off at the moment when they know they should. You see what I'm saying? That's what really needs to happen.
Yeah, I got you.
What is it?
Well, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to put that out there, you know, in terms of, you know, how I think I developed over time is, you know, at some point when, you know, you're going to mess up as you develop. And as part of that process, use that mess up as a way to build yourself up going forward.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
You know, you accept a girl that you would not, like I accept a girl in the past that I wouldn't accept now. But and at the same time, in that past when I realized I messed up, then I built something up out of that I could bring forward for myself. You know, that guy, he just cuts her off, then he didn't really bring nothing forward from that process. And now you're going to start all over again in the same exact place.
Right. Nah, real shit. Real shit, man.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Y'all.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, brother. All right. So we got okay. I think what we got here? We got 337 call back, and I think it was one other person. But yeah, 337, go ahead and call back if you want to call back. All right, 337, you're on live with Locario Miles. Yeah, 337, you're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city, what's up?
Yeah, it's Victor from France.
Victor from France. What's going on with you, bro?
I'm chilling. How you guys doing?
We good, man. We good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Thank you.
Yep.
I think there's like it's a free call, right? There were 2 free calls, right?
Yeah, go ahead. You can take one of them.
Okay, thank you. I had a question about approaching women. Like when you make sure you're on point, like you dress well, you smell good, you have a fresh haircut, and you approach a lot of women, but you still don't get what you want. Like, how do you deal with that?
What? You said you look good, you smell good, everything is on point, and then you don't get the women that you want?
Yeah, you don't get like results. Like you approach women, but still don't get like the kind of like feedback that you would want to get
Yeah, that's impossible. It doesn't happen that way.
Yeah, but like I've been approaching women, and I make sure like I have a fresh haircut, I dress well, I smell good.
Wait, how you do all that and you homeless?
Hello?
Yeah, I said, how do you do that and you're homeless?
It's easier in France.
Because I know people that help me with that.
Okay, so when you approach these women, what do you tell them?
Je m'appelle.
I introduce myself.
Je m'appelle Victor.
And I ask them. I introduce myself, and I tell them what I want. Like I ask them if they're single, and then we get into a conversation, and then I tell them what I'm looking for.
What do you tell them?
That I'm looking for something casual.
Okay, and casual like how?
Like I tell them that I want to grab drinks, and if the vibe is right, then eventually, get to the bedroom.
Hey, Victor, you say you want to grab drinks. What else do you want to grab?
I want to grab them titties.
Who's paying for the drinks?
See, you see,
I want to grab that ass.
You see, that's why you ain't getting nothing, because you giggle after you say it.
Right, exactly. But who's paying for the drinks? Who's paying for the drinks?
The chick. I'm. When I.
Hold on. Wait.
I tell them.
Wait, does she know she's paying for the drinks?
Yeah, I tell them. Like my financial situation is not what it should be at the moment, so she's gonna have to take care of the drinks. That's what I tell them.
Okay, and then what happens after that?
Well, I've had situations where the chick actually paid, and things like, because before, like this is new to me, right? Because before I was getting shit, shit was popping off, right?
Popping.
But it's been like months now that I've not had any like new pussy, like nothing new.
So tell me a time where you talked to a girl, you said, let's go get drinks. You told her you're going to pay for everything. And then what happened after that?
Well, we ended up smashing.
How? Where?
At her place. She had her own place.
Okay.
The vibe was right. I told her what we were gonna do, and she was down with it.
And how many times have you done this?
Since I've been listening to you for like, I think like 3 years now, Locario.
How many times?
Applying like the direct approach that you preach.
Caller. Just answer the question that he asked you.
How many times have you done this?
52 times. That's my body count.
How many?
52.
So 52 times you've met women, told them to pay for the date, and then you smashed at their house 52 times?
Well, I didn't go on a actual date every single time. Like sometimes it was just straight like sex.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I'm saying 52 times it's happened.
Yeah, 52.
Okay, so if it happened 52 times, then what's the problem?
I don't know, man. I've been approaching. Like I'm approaching. I'm being direct. I'm being confident. Like I actually go up to women, with a certain amount of confidence, right? But it's just not going how it needs to go.
So when was the last time? When was the last time? When was the 52nd time it happened? When did that happen?
It was like, I think up till now, it could have been like 4 or 5 months ago.
So 4 or 5 months ago. So within 4 or 5 months, you've been out here talking to different women every day, and it's never happened again?
Hello?
Yo.
Yeah, I think we're back. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, within the past 4 months, right? How often were you out here talking to women?
Pretty often. Like I would go out with my friends.
Okay. How many times per week?
Per week? I talk to women every day, man.
Call her.
We need a number.
Yeah. A number, like in a week, how many times I go out to talk to women?
Yeah. How many women are you talking to?
Hello?
How many women are you talking to a day in the past 4 months?
At least like 50.
So 50 a day in the past 4 months?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did I lose my fucking? But I gotta upload that. Why you fucking lying shit? I got it. I didn't upload it in my new joint.
Oh my mom!
Why are you lying? Why are you lying?
Swear to God.
I want it.
Why are you lying?
You lying.
Yo, I swear to God, I'm not lying. Yo, Locario, I've been watching your shit since.
Caller, it doesn't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but
Okay,
I know it doesn't make sense, but it is what it is, though.
Listen, let me explain to you how ridiculous you sound. You said this worked 52 times, right? Now, you said within the past 4 months, you've been approaching women every day, 50 women a day. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll come up to about 6,000 women. So you're trying to tell me you went from smashing 52 women to no women out of 6,000?
Yeah, well, see, this is the thing, though. I've already called, like, previously to speak about something that I think helps a lot, right? Which is, like, I'm a very, like, muscular dude, right?
Victor, stop trolling. We got any other calls?
I'm being dead ass, though. I'm serious. Like, yo, Locario, I swear to God, like,
Wait. What are you doing in France?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
What the fuck are you doing in France? You don't sound like no French nigga. What are you doing in France?
I'm not French. I'm Nigerian. But
what are you doing in France? What are you doing over there? You studying? You got a work visa?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I used to study, but now I'm looking for a job. You know, I'm actively looking for a job, but I don't have papers.
Because Nigerians be scamming.
Nah, I ain't scamming. I ain't on that bullshit though.
So caller, what are you doing outside of talking to women with your life?
Well, I go and look for places I can work at, and pretty much I do music. I rap.
Oh my God!
And who are you staying with? Who are you staying with?
The gym. I'm kind of like I'm a gym rat.
Who are you staying with?
I'm not like I'm at the airport. That's where I sleep. And when I wake up, I go and look for places where I could work. I could work in.
So where are you taking a shower and getting your clothes and all that other shit from?
The gym.
No, where are you getting your clothes from?
The gym.
You steal people's clothes at the gym?
No, clothes. I go to like they have like these it's like it's like clothing shops, but it's cheap. Like you can get shit for like
a thrift store, yeah.
Yeah, like a thrift store, yeah, exactly.
So why aren't you staying at any of these women's houses that you fucking?
I had one situation like that once, but it fizzled out. So yeah, since then I've not had like a new situation.
Why do you think it fizzled out? What happened?
Well, the chick, actually, she was like bipolar. So me not having papers, like that shit gave me anxiety, right? Because I didn't want anything crazy to like happen with me being at her place, right? Because how, and I'm black, the chick was white, so how she could just like, let's.
So,
I mean, right?
Who's paying your phone bill?
My phone bill, like I get enough money to like pay it so I can call for the jobs because I'm actively like searching for jobs.
So where do you get money from?
Like,
where do you get money from?
Yeah, the streets.
Well, what?
I ask people.
Oh, you panhandle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you panhandling enough to pay for a phone bill every month and a gym membership.
Yeah. So I could. No, not the gym membership. I explained my situation to the how do you call the people who stay at the cashier. So they know
manager.
like I'm like homeless, so they let me. They let me like take showers and stuff. I work out for a little while, then I take a shower.
And how much is your phone bill?
My phone bill is not expensive. It's like I don't know if it could be like the equivalent of like $20.
This
or $10.
Get him out of here. He lying. Get him out of here.
No, I'm serious. Of course, I ain't lying.
And I usually never tell you to hang up on niggas, but
Actually, I actually believe him. I just don't think he's good at articulating. All right, so what do you want us to tell you now? What's the matter, bro?
No, like I feel like when before I started working out, I was like not in my best shape, right?
Uh-huh.
And Locario, you were speaking about this. I think.
Okay, stop. Here we go. Let me see if I could do something here. You said the last time you approached a chick and got some buns was how long ago?
I think 5 months. 5 months.
5 months.
Or 4 months.
Okay, so let's just say 5 months ago. Were you homeless?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Did you have a job?
No.
Okay. So you've been homeless and without a job for the last 5 months?
No, for the last 2 years now. But I would like find a job here and there sometimes. But for the moment, like I don't have any job.
So 5 months ago, you wasn't finding no here and there jobs?
No, I didn't have any job because I don't work like legally because I can't work legally. I don't have papers, so I have to I have to arrange the situation with like a boss that's gonna be willing to let me work illegally.
Right. Oh.
So you don't just find. Yeah, you get it, right? You don't just find it like that. You gotta like search.
Right.
So in the meantime, I have to I do my best. I have friends sometimes they they help me out for food and things like that. But for the most part, like I have to rely on myself.
Okay, here's what you need to do. You need to be a confident bum. And stop giggling. You need to be the reason why I say it like this is because there's a lot of women out there that they love to find a man that they could give a helping hand because it makes them feel like it makes them feel good. Like it makes them feel like they're changing a man's life and all that other shit. Because a lot of women are very low confident. So when they see a man in a position worse than them, it makes them feel better about themselves in general. So you need to be the confident, lovable, the confident, lovable bum. That's what you need to be. Okay. When you meet these women, you need to make jokes, and you need to like make jokes about how rich they are. Like, ooh, look at you, you rich, you got a car. Look at you, looking like the Queen of England. Like, you got to say a whole bunch of shit, and then he hang. I started giving him some good advice, then he finally hangs up. Anyway, all right. So we got 646. You're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. What up?
Yo, it's good. Sean is ready, right? What up, Sean?
Yo, Sean, what up, Sean?
Yo, what up?
Yo, where you been at, nigga? Where the fuck you been at, nigga?
I've been handling business, y'all. But yo, Miles,
you gonna wait. Hold on. That shit ain't gangster, bro. You gonna wait till Valentine's Day to call niggas, bro? That's kind of I don't know.
Like that. But hold up, hey, yo, Miles, Locario, check this out. You see how the good energy is right now. Like y'all smiling, y'all feeling good. Yo, I had no BS. I had a crazy dream. There's no homo, so you can pause all you want.
Right.
But check this out. I had a dream, Sean. Right? It was all of us. It was me, you, Miles, Steven, Steve the Dean, Mr. 1950 and K-Jag, right? I met you and Miles at a UFC fight, right? Yo, you was watching the UFC fight. All of y'all was there, right? But then guess what happened? Me and Steve was in the ring together, Sean, right?
No, Octagon.
No, the Octagon. My bad. Thank you, Octagon. And guess what, Sean? I whooped Steve ass. It wasn't nothing y'all could do about it. And after the fight was over, you and Miles, y'all hated me. Locario and Miles, y'all couldn't stand me. I whooped his ass in front of y'all, and none of y'all could jump in, Sean. I love that shit. I woke up so excited. I said, I couldn't wait to call you niggas and tell you niggas about my beautiful dream, Sean. How's your beautiful dream, Sean? Work the
Brother,
Yo,
but
so
it was so vivid. Like I didn't know it was real until I woke up, Sean.
Wow.
Oh my God, I couldn't wait to call you niggas, Sean.
That's crazy.
It was hey Miles, there was nothing y'all could do about it. 1950 big ass, he was trying to act all tough. He couldn't do nothing, Sean. I'm like, yeah, Sean.
Yo, this is too. This is too sus. I can't.
No BS. Hey, yo,
good for you,
I would
man.
love for my dream to come true. I would love for that dream to come true, Sean.
Nigga, I've been dreaming about other dudes.
I just wanted to tell y'all that.
Yo, why you hate Steve so much to the point where you dreaming about him, bro?
I'm gonna tell you why, cause like lately I ain't even listened to y'all y'all Saturday show. That she hurt me so much I can't whoop it. I want to whoop his ass so bad.
Wait. What'd you say? You said Steve hurt you? You said Steve hurt you so much?
No, I said he irks me. Irks me.
Irks you.
That nigga talk like
Emotional damage.
Yo, hold on. Even Locario, just a few moments ago, he quoted something from Steve D. Yo, in my car, I said, fuck, I that nigga, son. I was cursing that nigga out, son. Words for the mother. I can't wait to meet that nigga with nobody else around, son. And I had a beautiful scene.
Are you saying that Steve Dedeen gives you the ick?
Yes, I want to whoop his ass, son. Like,
Emotional damage.
Wow, listen. Forget the sound effects. If we went to school together, I would have been whooped his ass, son. Nobody would have stopped me, son.
Well, why are you so passionate about this? I'm confused.
Because certain niggas need their ass whooped. I get so sick of him like talking down to niggas. Like he could fight niggas, he could beat niggas, and y'all niggas always take up for that nigga. Don't matter what shape. Steve could literally take a dump on a puppy. You would rationalize that shit, son. You explain the reason why he did it, son. Like, no BS. That's why I can't. One day, I want to meet that nigga in person.
But hold on, wait a second. You do know that we had a seminar in Vegas and we had a screening in Miami. How come you didn't come to none of those?
Okay, now watch this. Now say yes or no, Locario. If me and Steve, if I started whooping Steve's ass, what would you do, son? What would you do, son?
First of all, we wouldn't do anything. No, we wouldn't have done anything. Security would have put 2 hot ones in you. So that would have been it. That would have been it.
Hey yo. So that's why I'm saying, why would I come somewhere so I can make a movie and somebody gonna break it up, son? I gotta make a movie, son.
Oh.
That's all I wanted to say, though, yo. Y'all have a blessed day. Enjoy your Valentine's Day with your shorty. Hold it down.
All right, man. Take it easy. Reddy Rock. It was good hearing from you, brother. Yes, sir. Shout out to Reddy Rock for calling in, man. Yeah. my nigga Reddy Rock been fucking dreaming about Steve. Yo, shout out to Steve, man. Steve got y'all niggas hearts and minds.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That nigga say, yo, Steve hurts me.
That's how much game Steve got. He got these niggas tight.
I had the nigga literally say that another man gave him the ick. He's like, yeah, son. Bro, you supposed to be like, no, you could only give the ick to a female. Only females say that.
This shit too funny. Oh, I love it. So guys, if you want to call up, 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. Let's get some of these questions. DR said, I just thought this was funny. He said, you don't have more options than other men. You just have no standards. Man, y'all language exposes y'all so bad. So basically what he's saying is that, and I know exactly what he's saying. So in his world, standards means how hot a girl looks.
So what he's saying is that the reason why he doesn't have options is because he only tries to get to the hot women, and none of the hot women want him. So he doesn't know what to do with himself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens. So this says, what would you guys tell your teenage / college age self if you could give your younger self one piece of advice? What would it be, about life and women specifically? I would just say learn the game. That's what I would tell my younger self.
And I would tell myself to put myself first.
Right. It says, a woman called me 3 a.m. this morning. I didn't answer. I called the next day. She hung up in my face. Then I texted her what day I'll be free. She replied, are you serious? Nigga, you can't be serious. Like, are you serious though? Like, is he serious? This nigga said, like, what do y'all? You said she called you at 3 a.m. You didn't answer. You called her the next day. She hung up in your face. Then you texted her, asking her what day she. Why would you text her after she hung up in your face? That's what I'm saying. Like, what are y'all doing? If she hung up in your face, that's over. First of all, why is she calling you 3 a.m, right? Unless, you understand, y'all have a situation where y'all fucking, and it don't sound like you fucking this girl. So what is all this? And you know what the problem is, man, is that, some of y'all, and it's unfortunate, but, sometimes women will do things because the guy they were with before you allowed them to do something. So they think it's cool for them to do it with you. So, sometimes you got to tell chicks like, hey, listen, you can't be calling me like this. You know what I'm saying? And all that. But this woman already, she hung up in your face, which means she's disrespectful, which means she's not really interested in you like that, which is why she's disrespectful. So by you trying to reply to her, you that's crazy. You got to call that shit a day. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucking wrap.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Hold on, let me see. He said, but when it comes to online, besides being direct and trying to set up a time / place for the drink, how is she gonna know if you have game outside of that? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. Courtney, call up.
But when it comes to online, besides being direct and trying to set up, besides setting up the date, how is she gonna know if you have game? Oh, so see, your problem right here, Courtney, is that you are trying to validate your quality of game based on how a woman responds to you. So you're basically trying to make a woman validate your game.
Right, exactly.
The first rule of game is that the game is not about women. So that's your issue right there, Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
But you could call. We got like one free call left, I guess, or what?
We ain't got no free calls left.
Oh, because Ready Rock took the second one. Oh, yeah, done.
Talking about his hopes and dreams and shit. It says, I'm in an open relationship, but can't seem to lock in a second chick that's consistent. I'm honest with them all. Am I not being grateful enough, or is it just a numbers game? Well, your problem is you're trying to lock in a chick. You understand? Okay, guys, this is gonna sound crazy, but you should never really be trying to like lock a chick down or you shouldn't be trying to get into a relationship with a woman. You understand what I'm saying? A woman should be trying to get into a relationship with you, and then you bestow her the honor of allowing her to call you her man. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. Like, you guys be really trying to like be in a relationship with a woman. This is crazy. And the reason why I say it's crazy is because you got to remember that being in a relationship is a responsibility.
Right.
Guys who don't understand the responsibility of being in relationships always have problems. And it's ironic because those are the guys who want relationships the most. The ones who don't realize it's a responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's work that goes into this. You see what I mean? So it's like, you guys gotta, because you guys don't have or haven't had really like either a successful relationship or you haven't been with a woman for an extended period of time, you think it's all fun and games because look, you say no but a relationship, you're trying to lock down another chick, right? The thing is, now if you do get another woman that you bring onto the situation. That's just more responsibility for you and more work. So my question to you is, are you prepared for the work you're asking for? You understand what I'm saying? What I would say to you is just have your fun, hook up with some girls, do what you do. And then as time goes on, if a woman shows that she's proven herself and you actually want a second chick, then you give her that opportunity. But you shouldn't be out there like searching for another chick. Like for what? You understand what I'm saying? Crazy. It said how to identify your problems. Well, the thing is, if you're honest with yourself, right, then you will realize you have it. You'll realize you have the problem.
Yeah, that's the first thing, to be honest. 402, you're on live, Locario Miles, name 8 City, what up?
Yeah, this Prodigy, man.
Hey, Prodigy, what's going on with you?
What's good? What's good? I just want to say a quick statement, and I'm going to go ahead and head out. Man, shout out to Ready Rock, bro.
Hold on.
Where Ready Rock, bro.
I just want to make sure. Okay, got you. Yeah, we got you. Okay, go ahead.
That's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to shout out Ready Rock.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it, man. Shout out to Ready Rock, bro.
You ain't got no question, nothing else you want to talk about?
Hey, why are you shouting out Ready Rock?
That's it.
He just paying his respect to Ready Rock because, Ready Rock is Ready Rock is dreaming
I like
about.
how Ready Rock speak his mind. You feel me?
Yeah, because he be dreaming about niggas.
Man. You like how another man speak his mind?
He get on her, he say what he got to say, and he ain't scared, bro, So, shout out to Ready Rock, you feel me?
Okay, I'm just saying. Guys, you got to be careful about how you talk about other men, though.
Yo, I think these niggas is in the Valentine's Day spirit. That's what I'm thinking.
Like this is weird. Guys, you got to be careful about how you speak about, because it definitely sounds moist. Like all of this, I had a dream about a nigga. Now you calling up talking about like how another nigga speak his mind. Like it's too much. What is it? What are we doing? What is going on? This is
hey, man.
Look, Locario, I agree with you, man. Dudes need to, be careful how they speak to other people. They gotta,
tighten up,
be more considerate. So I actually agree with that.
No, I'm not talking about consideration. I'm talking about when you're speaking about a man in very moist undertones. It's kind of weird. That's all I'm saying. You see what I mean? Because
if it's weird or awkward or whatever, forgive me for that. You feel me? I just want to shout out Radio Rock. You feel me? That's pretty much it.
All
right. Hey, appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for supporting the show, man. Ew, brother. Ew.
Yo, listen, man. Mark my words. I said this on Fresh and Fit a while ago. Be careful, I'm telling y'all. And this is not about Prodigy or Ready Rock or whatever. I'm just saying in general. There's a little bit too much. See, this is why you have to say pause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
you got to let niggas know, like, listen, I don't do all that. Like, chill. You understand what I'm saying? because I'm telling you, the way shit is going now, remember, we talking about niggas with no options.
Right.
Right? Because think about this. Why do you think motherfuckers in jail be doing that gay shit? Because they don't have the option to fuck with women.
Right.
So if you have guys out here in the free world who don't have options to fuck with women, what do you think the next thing they're gonna do? You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Be careful about what you're saying, because it's a slippery slope. You understand? We already got dudes doing live streams with niggas taking their shirt off. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, this is how things can occur. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? So be careful. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful with that bullshit. Hold on, let me see. Where we at? It says, I saw a show from Tuesday that caused a thought. Locario, you only know for sure that a woman is down to fuck due to cooperation and consistency. So what happens when she follows but doesn't fuck? That means that's not consistency. That means she's not following you.
consistency and cooperation, or I should say cooperation, means all the way through. You understand?
Yeah, facts.
So if you tell her to do 10 things and she does 9, she's uncooperative, because her being cooperative means she needs to do all 10 things. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works.
What?
This is how to respond if a woman try to embarrass you in front of people for just approaching her and sending her dude friends to intimidate me in the club. Well, one, I would say stop going to these ratchet clubs.
Yeah.
And start, dealing with higher quality women. You understand? Because that's the type of shit that happens when you're around the riffraff. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get out of the riffraff joints.
And then dudes over to come intimidate you.
Right.
Oh, just for saying what's up. We got 832. You're on live with Locario. Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
Sent it to Miles. Quick little 5-piece.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. What's going on with you? This is
yeah.
Wait, who this?
This is Jay, nigga from Houston.
What does it say on your? Oh, I got you now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I think, because I've been on a few shows on this YouTube shit, listening to people and stuff like that, and shout out to everybody who be doing their thing, whatever. I think what True Prodigy Mike was trying to say is he don't really fuck with Steve like that either, and he feel like with the situation with Ready Rock, he can kind of connect with that. So I don't think he wanted to go that far and say that, but I think that's the vibe he was trying to kind of kick off.
Right.
Yeah. That's it.
That's right. That's what I'm saying though. That's the moist shit. because if I shout you out because you don't like a nigga I don't like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? You see what I mean? Because
it goes back to that, and shout out True P. I ain't trying to knock nobody shit, but with old boy with the kid from New York, he was talking about how it irks him or give him the whatever y'all was saying. He said it irks him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I can understand some niggas, I guess they could be a little sensitive to certain things, and their result is, let me knock him out, let me shoot him, let me stab him. Like, this is how I handle niggas who kind of get under my skin. So I understand the perspective of guys who handle or deal with certain guys and they resort to action and violence or whatever the fuck. So, but like y'all say, and like I know, or many people know, that sometimes you gotta know how to handle that type of stuff, bro, because everything don't really need you to grab your gun or want to knock a nigga out, you know what I'm saying? But hey, everybody got their own emotional shit, so.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is, the thing is that another man shouldn't be able to get under your skin. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Because
I get you on that. I get you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the bottom line of it is that, see, the thing is this: nobody really gets under your skin. Everything that you're feeling is just a reflection of you because it's coming from inside you. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that if Steve or anybody else says anything and you get triggered, right? Or anybody gets triggered by it, that's not the fault of the person saying what they say. It's your fault for getting triggered based on what they say. There's something in you that makes you feel the way you feel. It's not them doing anything to you. I'm saying it's always coming from inside. That's what people don't understand.
No, for sure. You really shouldn't allow, no one to really get under your skin. But that does take practice. That does take, understanding that, like they say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You got to get to that stage of really digesting that phrase and understanding that shit. Like, hey,
check this out, Jay. Check this out. Let me, because I like what you said just now when you said it take practice, right?
For sure.
So if it take practice to control your emotions and not get in your feelings, who give y'all more practice than Steve? But y'all niggas still be getting mad though.
You said who does what?
Okay, listen. Hey, what are you doing in the background? You moving furniture or something? The fuck is up, man?
I'm just making money, bro. I'm making money. Go ahead, though.
Yo, make that quiet money, nigga. Come on, man. We're doing a show, man. Golly,
Go ahead, player.
y'all niggas ain't got no respect when it comes to this audio. But anyway, you said out of your mouth that it takes practice to keep from getting in the nigga feelings, right?
Yeah.
For a dude to be able to control his emotions, it take practice. That's what you said, correct?
For sure.
Okay, so understand, if that's the case, who give all of y'all niggas more practice than Steve?
When you say y'all, are you talking in general? Or are you talking about me?
Any one of y'all niggas that get mad. No. Listen. I don't give a fuck. No. Listen to me clearly. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about direct or whatever. Any one of y'all niggas that get mad at what Steve got to say. Any one of y'all niggas, or anybody else. I don't give a fuck. But my question is, all these years that we've been doing the Real Game No Theory, that Steve been on YouTube and all that shit, shout out to Steve, who give y'all more practice than Steve to learn how to not get in your fucking feelings, but yet still today, y'all niggas is still having dreams about fighting this nigga?
Right. So let me give you an answer, because now you're raising your voice. So now I see how things have got under your skin. But
my bad. Hold on. Let me do it over.
No. I caught you.
Let me do it over. Let me do it over. My bad. Let me do it over. So listen.
No. It's cool, bro.
You just said no. Let me redo it. Let me redo it. Listen to me. Listen. You had to bring up the volume of my voice, so therefore it's an issue for you. So let me redo it. So listen.
No,
you said,
bro, I want to show you some game. Go ahead, bro.
You said that it takes practice to make sure that a guy doesn't become too emotional and get into his feelings. So the question that I pose to you now is, who gives you guys more practice than Steve? Because Steve is always saying something to agitate. But I'm saying, if it was just practice, y'all should have had enough practice already. But here it is today. Yes, it's 2025 and y'all still getting mad at Steve. So my thing is, where is the basis of what you're saying?
All right, so let me go real quick, bro. I appreciate you for talking really cool. It's okay, bro. I can differentiate passion from being a bitch, and you were just being passionate, but it's okay. So now you finally said my name. You said y'all, so I want to be clear. Now you said my name, so cool. So you're saying, Jay, why do you still, quote unquote, get triggered about this dude Steve, whatever? For me, again, like I told these guys all the time, it's just a show, bro. This is just a show talking about game of women. Y'all don't talk about cars and science. Y'all talk about women. And I don't mind calling in, chipping in 55, whatever. All I'm saying, bro, for me, I have no problem talking to a guy that calls you a bitch all day. Because to talk to Steve, you got to understand that his game is, he's going to insult you. He's going to call you a bitch. You ain't got no game. You know, if you ain't bald and got a stomach and 5'6", you ain't got no game. So he's going to say that type of shit. Me, I understand that he got to say that to make himself seem a certain way. It's okay, bro. I still want to chop up the game. But when I was about calling the show, there is no chopping up the game. It's all about, there is no game but my game. And I can't see how men can't have a conversation about life without someone saying, oh, man, you ain't got no game, you a bitch. Or, you know, Locario start coming up with these analogies and shit. So at the end of the day, I ain't got no problem with Steve. I ain't gonna slap the nigga, punch the nigga, spit on the nigga. It ain't no big deal. Same with Locario. If I go to Brooklyn, I ain't gonna stab Locario. I'm not gonna shoot him. I'm not gonna do nothing. I don't have no problem with him like that. I just find that it's a great conversation to have with someone who stands on what they stand on. But my thing is the game closed-minded or is the game open-minded? If the game is closed-minded, then I gotta tell myself, Jay, stop calling into these shows because these niggas really closed-minded with the shit. That's it.
So wait, give me an example of closed-minded.
Okay. So like when you say that when dealing with a woman, money is not needed. That's like saying no money is needed when having a child or starting a business. I don't see the logic. So I try to ask you, can you talk about it? Oh no, man, there's nothing to talk about. If you got game, then you'll know. And I'm like, see, how am I supposed to see your perspective when you're closing it off to just game? Or if you have a game, you know. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to see what you know. Because if you know how to get $1 million, but you ain't telling me how to get it, how can I really connect with the vision that you got when you're keeping it closed off? Now, if you say, hey, I would tell you, but join my membership and I'll teach you. Now, I can respect that game. I can respect the hustle with that. I can respect that.
This is the issue. The premise of what you're saying is already incorrect. Do you understand what I'm saying? So basically what you're saying is you're making a statement, and then you're coming at the statement as if what you're saying is what it is, and that we're just not acknowledging that you're saying something correct. That's what you're saying. You see what I mean? It's like if I said, you guys say that, 2 + 2 is always 4, but I don't know. Sometimes it could be 5. And you guys are so close-minded to see that it can't be 5. You see, or that it's never going to be 5. You see what I'm saying? That's how you sound. Yeah. You see what I mean? So what I'm saying is that.
But my answer is never 5, though. But my answer is never 5. If you say looks don't matter, but then also say looks do matter, I can agree with that. But if I ask you right now, if you had to pick one, you would give an answer and I would give an answer. So right now, if someone asks you right now, do looks really matter? I can say both matter, but if you ask me for one answer, I would say looks don't matter. You know why I would say that? Because at the end of the day, in this lifestyle, bro, don't be worried about your looks and your height. You got to do what you got to do for you. Don't be in the mirror mad at yourself. Don't matter if you're fat, bro. You still got to eat. You still got to fucking live. This life you're going to either die or you're going to live a good life, but you're still going to die. So don't worry about your looks. But you would say looks matter and looks don't matter, which is understandable. But let me ask you, Locario, if you had to pick one, which one would you pick, though? Do looks matter or do looks don't matter? If you had to pick one.
Pick for what?
If you had to pick one option, do looks matter or do looks not matter? If you can't pick both, if you had to pick one, which one would you truly pick?
Right. This is what you're not understanding. Whatever it needs to be picked is based on the context in which you're talking about it. Does that make sense? Like you can't just ask an open-ended question and pick one, because whatever is being picked needs to have a basis of why you're picking it. Does that make sense?
And that's why when I talk about money and talk about dressing, we always go into this whole jungle about the nuance. And that's why I say everything is nuanced, but you try to make it seem like it's black and white. But on the other hand, here you go talking about the nuance and the context. I can't really talk to these guys, man, because everything gonna go to context and nuance and shit.
I'm saying it is black and white within the context. You understand what I'm saying? Everything you're doing in your life is going to have a context around the situation. Yes?
No, I get that. But if I give you, I'm asking you a direct question, Locario. If I said, today is fucking Valentine's Day. Today is Friday. Whatever the fuck day they call this shit in this box square world, whatever. If you go out in the streets tonight, can you 100% guarantee that the first bitch you meet, you gonna smash because you got game? Can you say yes or no to that? Or do you gotta bring up the whole context and shit?
Well, let me ask you a question. Choose one, food or no food?
Here we go. See? You see?
No, I'm asking you.
You can't answer the question.
No, I'm asking you to choose one, food or no food.
There's no context. I gave you context. Now you're not giving me context. You see how you play, Locario?
Caller, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what you just said. You said choose one. Looks matter or looks don't matter. What's the context? Just like I
gave you context, Locario. I'll say it again, Locario. I gave you context. The context was today is Friday. It's fucking Valentine's Day, whatever. You're in New York. Can you go to a nightclub with all the game that you acquired over all the 41 years that you live in? Can you go into the club and the first bitch you talk to, can you smash a hole? Yes or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
I respect that, and that's confidence, and I can respect that.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, bro, is that everything you're talking about still has to have context in what you're saying in order to actually have a conversation for it to make sense and for the person to learn. So what happens is that you can't just talk about an idea, right, without there being context to it. That's all I'm saying. And so what I'm saying is that in your mind, you're saying, well, you guys are close-minded because I asked you, does looks matter or looks don't matter? And I'm like, well, what's the context? And you're like, oh, you see, you guys, I can't deal with y'all. Y'all don't. That's how you sound. You see what I mean?
No, I always give you context, and I'm gonna throw another 5 in too, Miles. I always give context. I never call this show saying, "Oh man, does driving a car make you a man?" No, I say things. I bring in more pieces to the puzzle. But I understand how important confidence is in anything in life, and I don't believe that you have to have experience in something before you get confidence. No, to me, confidence is just knowing like, yo, I'm able, I'm capable. And then you go out there, bump your head and get better. Or you might fuck around and strike gold the first time you attempt. So confidence to me is about being able. And I respect the fact that you guys do talk about having confidence to go out there and say what you got to say at the end of the day. It's just for me.
Jay, let me ask you a question. Why? Because you call it a lot and you have a lot to say. Why don't you start a channel?
Man, I thought about this shit, bro. I just don't really want to be actually on camera, like physically. Like, I really don't want to be physically on camera. And truthfully, on some real shit, I would have to figure out how I want to monetize the audience. You know what I'm saying? As far as give them a little bait and then work it on the back end with like a book or subscriptions type of shit. Because I'm not going to just give my information or my thoughts or just a general type of situation just for free necessarily. But I understand you got to give out samples. I understand that part of the game. But I don't know if I really want to just talk about it necessarily on the level of making it a business, really, bro. If anything, what I would do on some real shit, I would probably just blog. I'd be like, hey, I'm going to go to Miami. I'm going to go to Cali.
Right, all I'm saying is that you
fuck with some shit. And y'all, if y'all want to look at that shit, check it out or some shit. Some bitches maybe too.
That's what I'm saying. You have all this information, right? Obviously, there's certain things that we're not open-minded. So why don't you be the open-minded motherfucker and put it on your channel? You see what I'm saying?
No, I can do that. I mean, I can do that. And I know how you take offense to certain things. You keep repeating it and it's okay. It's just for me at the end of the day.
No, I'm not taking offense. I'm actually thinking this would help. What I'm saying is that you have a whole other philosophy. So I'm saying you should talk about that and be about that. I don't understand what.
No, you're true. You're true. I mean, I could. I mean, at the end of the day, everything will get criticized. Even if I post some shit, I'm gonna get criticized. It is what it is. It's okay. No one is above criticism. And I think sometimes when you say, why do y'all care? Or why do you care? And we don't give a fuck. But then I also see on the flip side, you really do care, Locario. But there's nothing wrong with that, though. You care about your art, or maybe you care about your work, or maybe you care about the narrative that you may want to control. I don't know.
No, we
I really
care
don't know.
about ourselves. We don't care about other things.
Yeah, but at the same time, if a nigga's going on the comments and responding to everybody that make him feel a certain way, he do care. But I just want to admit it.
This is what I'm saying, Jay. Exactly what you just said. Miles said we only care about yourself. He's like, no, but guys, you care. Do a show on that. That's what I'm saying. You should have a channel and say, hey guys, everybody cares. You know, what these guys are saying is ridiculous. That's insane. This is what really happens. Everyone cares about everything. You see what I'm saying? Do that. I don't understand why you do that.
No, but I would no, Don, but I wouldn't want to blow up or make it a situation where I'm dissing another black man necessarily for my channel. I don't mind having a conversation with you guys.
Diss. It don't gotta be a diss. You just have a difference of opinion.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, I still gotta be creative to have my own game. I can't come into the game. So guys, I'm new on the block. Hey, fuck Locario, and because I don't want to come into the game like that. If I want to even jump in the game, I'll just talk about if I did, I'll just talk about these are women, bro. These are women who like to go out in this public world, who want to achieve things, dress nice, drink liquor, whatever. They like to, go do things, bro. Just go out and holler at them. Go talk to them. See what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Listen. That night, start a conversation.
When you finally put up the channel, let us know, and I'll be the first one to subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you gotta do a collab, bro. You gotta do a collab with me. Okay. If you really want me to do it, do a collab. And I know that may sound like,
no.
No.
I don't.
If you really want to inspire me, if you really want to inspire me,
I don't care about inspiring you. I don't care about you doing. I'm saying when you do, I'll subscribe.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. I'll think about it, but I probably won't do that shit, man. Again, like I said on the last show, this is like entertainment at the same time, but I also learn things because you guys are businessmen. And I say, like I always tell y'all niggas, y'all are committed to the game. So I can laugh at shit, but I can also peep the underlying messages always. You know what I'm saying? I may talk my little shit here and there because everything can be criticized, but you guys handle y'all business. You guys go to different venues in different markets. Shit, rent out a building, market for months on months for an event. So I can never say, yo, these niggas don't know what they doing. No, these niggas know what they doing. It's just sometimes, certain points can cause a conversation. That's all. That's it.
All right. Well, listen, man.
Yeah.
All right, hey, we appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the show. Have a good weekend, brother.
You too, man. Y'all enjoy yourself, man.
All right, take it easy. All right. Yeah, we got 502. He hate to love y'all. 502. You on live with Locario and Miles. What up, bro? Name 8
Hey,
city.
what's going on?
Name 8 city. What did you send it?
It's Phoenix 42.
Nick 42. All right. Where did you send it?
To Locario's PayPal.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Go ahead.
I got you, fam. Yes, sir. What's going on?
I said, no, I donated the 10, man, so we could have just some more calls. 2 free more calls, man.
All right.
All right.
But I did want to make one comment. What they keep calling in about.
As soon as you say the comment, then that we just down to 1 free call, then nigga. So go ahead.
Okay. Well, no, I'll donate another 5 for this one comment because I need to say it about the Steve hate, man. They keep calling in and they keep hating on Steve and saying that he makes them feel bad, but not one time has one person ever said that he was wrong in his assessment.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's a fact.
They get all upset and they like, oh, well, he said this and this about me. Oh, he's this and this. But no one has said, well, he's lying about me, or what he said about me was wrong. So really, all Steve is doing is just exposing the lie that they already tell themselves.
That's a fact. That's real shit. That's real shit.
You hate yourself, young man.
Exactly. Man, I'm a student of Steve's. Like I get private coaching from him and all that stuff like that. And on them private coaching calls, I done been cussed out on the private coaching calls because I be fucking up.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? But not one time is he wrong in doing that. And I don't sit there and feel all bad about it, nothing. And I'm like, hey, at least when y'all call in, y'all get cussed out for free. I pay to get cussed out.
Yo, Phoenix. Have you ever heard of a comedian called Josh Johnson? You sound exactly like him. Like you literally sound like the same guy. Like y'all sound exactly like each other. Like look him up. You sound like y'all voice and your accent is the y'all the same. I think you might be him. That's how much you sound like this nigga. It's like, look him up. You're gonna be like, yo, this dude sound just like me.
Show.
Yeah, look him up. It's Josh Johnson. You sound just like this nigga. I'm like, why he sound just like this motherfucker? It's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm gonna look him up. But yeah, I'm gonna jump on back in, man. I'm gonna go ahead and donate another 5 so we can have 2 more free calls, man.
All right, appreciate you, brother.
All right,
y'all. I'll let y'all later.
All right, take care. All right, so we got excuse me, let me speak softly. We have 402. You're on live with Locario and Miles. 402. Yes.
This man sounds spoken foot. Now, so I just want to clear some stuff up right quick.
Wait. Who are you? How old are you, nigga? What's going on?
It's Prodigy 32, man.
Prodigy 32. Okay. And where did you send it?
I sent it to Miles. I sent you.
Okay. I got you.
2 donations at this point.
I got you. All right. Yeah. All right. I got you. Go ahead, brother.
I got you. So yeah, let me say this right quick. Look, man, I respect all of you guys, bro. All of you guys are on YouTube helping dudes out. It's just like the caller just said, he getting coaching calls from Steve. So, I mean, like, I don't like Steve, but I don't hate him. You feel me? I just don't agree with how he do things. But I mean, that's really not my jurisdiction to like change whatever he's trying to do. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I think he's right about some stuff. I think he's not right about some stuff, but that's just my opinion.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And as far as like Ready Rock, as far as him, the reason why I say I like the way he speak his mind or whatever is because anytime you call him to the show, he always say what's on his mind. Okay, Locario. It's just like the time where I tried to debate you and you pretty much said no, but then Ready Rock called in right after me and he volunteered to debate you. I thought that was some real shit. You feel me?
To debate me about what?
Speak his mind and not, like filtering himself or whatever. Like, I respect that. I like that. So that's really all it is, man.
Okay. That's cool. All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling back.
All right.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. All right. So we got 513. 513, you're on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city. What's up?
What's up, Locario? What's up, Miles?
Hey, what up, Chris?
Age 41.
Chris in the building.
What's popping?
What's up, man? Did you send it in? Where'd you send it in?
Miles.
Oh, I see it. There you go. All right, appreciate you, brother. Well, go ahead, man. What's on your mind?
Yeah. Great topic today. Like I said, I've been on the Flock Talk. Like I said, please join us, Alex and Kite's channel. I think it starts at like 8 p.m. every Thursday. And I'm starting to realize a lot of things, Locario. The question to you is, when in the world did this courting and love language and all this stuff come from, man? Where did all this stuff come from? Like, why hasn't any man tested it to figure out, like, none of this stuff works?
Well, the thing is, it works in the sense where it allows guys who have no game to follow women who have no game. That's basically what happens. That's all it is. You understand what I'm saying? But again, if you have game, that's not going to be your world. Your world is going to be your terms, how you like things, and how you create it. So a lot of times these guys, they're just following what society said and what a woman said because they're trying to get with that woman in particular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's like, wait a minute. Because when I mentioned like love language, I'm like, ain't no man in this world came up with this stuff. This is all women. And it's like, and I tell the guys all the time, like, develop you, but they're in this like zombie trance of like, yo, like, let's follow women. See what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's the average guy. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? What they said in the Matrix, everyone's not ready to be unplugged or some shit.
Yeah, everybody's not ready to wake up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let motherfuckers fall off the cliff.
Especially once you reach a certain age.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We have a rule in the Matrix. We never wake up a person who's past a certain age. And the reason why your eyes hurt is because you've never used them before.
Matrix is dropping some heavy game in that movie. You know what I'm saying? That's but yeah, that's all it is, man. Right. That's all it is.
But what has you asking these questions, Chris? What's going on with you, bro?
Well, because I was on the Flock Talk yesterday, and I said that I don't believe in courting women, and I believe in vetting. And man, I got roasted for that, man. I got roasted hard for that.
Of course, you're gonna get roasted for that.
Yep. See, Chris, this is why did you mention Locario's name when you brought up vetting?
Yeah, that's the second question. You see, I didn't see that's your platform. I didn't know how
bro. You see, no, Chris. The reason why you're having a hard time, brother, and look, I'm cool with you. You've been a long time supporter, but here's why you're running into a lot of trouble, right? You've been listening to us for so long. Now you're jumping on the podcast and you're using our talking points and ideas. And you don't know the origin of them because they're from us, and you fail to mention us. So of course you're gonna run into trouble and get roasted, bro.
Right.
This is guys. You guys don't understand. We tell you these things for a fucking reason.
Mm-hmm.
You are trying to take responsibility for ideas that are not yours.
Mm-hmm.
Responsibility is a big thing. See, responsibility is not just credit.
Right.
Responsibility means you got to deal with the good and the bad.
That's a fact.
That's why when I say something, I say, oh, shout out to Steve. Why do you hate yourself, young man?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Locario. You looking for women with low, middle, and high interest.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Locario, the vetting process. I say these things because I want to make sure I give the response, not just the credit, but the responsibility to the man that owns the idea.
Right.
You're running into trouble because you're taking all our talking points without mentioning us. And those people that you're talking to, they probably know certain things about you. So when you say certain things, it's hard for them to fucking believe you because they know it's not your original idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
right.
What the fuck you think this is? You think it's just? Do you think I'm telling you to mention us just because of ego or to get people to come subscribe to our channel? I'm trying to help you out.
Right. Exactly.
Because the fucking idea you're talking about is probably to some extent beyond your responsibility range.
Mm-hmm.
Notice I didn't say beyond your intellect or beyond your understanding. I said beyond your responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we come up with original ideas, we are willing to take the. All right. Shout out to once again, I'm doing it right now. Shout out to Mr. 1950 in the Game Kings 2 documentary. He says a real man, a man who knows who he is already dead.
Mm-hmm.
You know why that is? That is because anything that you have passion for or you decide to create in this world, chances are you're willing to die for it. Just like when a man creates a child, he's willing to die for that child. And in the same respect, when a man creates an idea, he's willing to die for that idea.
Right.
So you guys are running around. I mean, not just you, Chris, but a lot of these little niggas is running around speaking on ideas that they're not willing to die for. So when you say something and then they say, well, how do you explain what you mean when you say you don't want to court a woman, you want to vet a woman? How can you explain that? And you can't fully articulate it because the idea is not yours. You don't look right.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's some real shit.
Because I was listening. We listened to you on the platform the other day, and bro, you just sounded like us, bro. To be honest with you,
sure, I did.
But you didn't mention us one fucking time. You just like every other one of these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because what happens is when you're having a conversation and you say, "Hey, this is dating coach, Mr. Locario, who talks about this," and then you talk about that under the understanding that this is where I'm getting it from. So then if they're like, "Oh, I don't understand it," well, then you say, "Hey, well, you should hit up Locario because he gets deeper into it and he'll talk more about." You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that when you're in those type of situations, right? The reason why they're roasting you and all this other stuff is because you have to remember that those people, right? The way that they think is because they've been taught that way. So of course they're gonna be like, this guy is crazy. What is he talking about? This is insane and blah, 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 right? So they're looking at you like you crazy. And on top of that, like Miles said, you've been on that show a few times. So they kind of have an idea about you and all this other stuff already, right? And then so what happens is that they're already off the rip are gonna feel that way. Now, let's say if I was on the show, you understand what I'm saying? And I'm talking that stuff, right? One, because I've done the things that I've done, when I'm explaining it to them, right? I can explain it to them in a way where even if they don't agree, they'll understand. You understand what I'm saying? So that what happens is it's not necessarily just disregarded. You see what I mean? And also too, it's a teachable moment too. Because for example, if I say, listen, guys who have tight game, who believe in themselves, who have a masculine identity, only want to deal with women on their terms. And if a woman is doing this, and that, he's not going to fuck with her because he has all these options, blah, 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 blah. So as I'm explaining to them, there could be a woman listening and be like, oh, so that's why that guy that I liked didn't call me back. He maybe didn't call me back because I was doing this.
Right.
I said this to him, right? But she doesn't have that idea because no one's presented it to her. So in her mind, before she's even hearing this information, she's thinking, oh, he didn't call me back because he was intimidated by me, or he didn't call me back because he's an ain't shit nigga. It's like, no, he didn't call you back because you didn't cooperate. You can understand that cooperation is important to a man who has game, who has, you see what I'm saying? So all of these things come into the conversation.
Right.
You see what I mean? But in order for that conversation to be had, you see what I'm saying? It needs to be had in that context. So even if you're having that conversation with them, cool, but you still need to reference it back so that they can understand that you're talking based on your interpretation of the source. Right. Because right now they're looking at you as the source. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm sure if I heard that, they probably asked you some questions that you couldn't even back up. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. But interestingly enough, his phone got disconnected from the call. So we're on 347. 347, you're on live with Locario Miles, name, age, city. Where did you send it? 347. Once?
Oh, peace.
Yeah, 347. What's up?
Yeah, 347. Yeah, I sent it to Miles. Paleo.
Okay, what's the name on it?
Paleo.
All right, got you, bro. Appreciate it. All right, go ahead. Appreciate the support, brother. Go ahead.
Peace. 36 coming out of New York.
All right, that's what's up. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Nah, I was calling, just listening to the show and all that, listening live and all that. So I just wanted more so make a statement.
Okay.
Now, man, I just want to make a statement more so about y'all brothers, as well as the Sunday panel as well. Now, man.
Okay.
I want to say this: if brothers can understand that y'all are a body, y'all are one body, but within one body you have many different members. It's like if you look at your body, you got 2 arms, 2 legs. You got a left arm and a right, and you got a left leg. Right arm, right leg.
Right.
But each and every one of them function differently.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So since each and every one of them function differently, they're all still part of that one body.
Right.
So at the end of the day, all y'all brothers is beautiful as far as the message that y'all preach and all that, and also your philosophy as well. You know what I mean?
All right, appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
More so, yeah. That's what I want to say. Now, also, I just want to say this last thing, brother. That brother Jay that be calling from Texas or whatever.
Yeah.
That he has pseudo confidence. The reason why I say he has pseudo confidence is false confidence.
Right.
But he claims to be authoritative.
Right.
He calls up always with a philosophy and trying to go back and forth with Locario or whatever. But Locario just put him on the spot and said, yo, why you don't make a channel and put yourself up there? The nigga turned around and said, nah, I can't do it. I'm so confident.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm gonna give you some free game like this. If you don't want to put your face out there, do some vendetta, nigga. Put your face in a mask or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And get some good game out there.
Right.
Since you're so confident, Jack.
Peace, brother. Peace. Appreciate that. And see, and that's what I'm talking about when I was talking about. And Caleb, I'm coming right to you. But that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And like the willingness to, like, you can look at it figuratively, you know, and you know, literally, but the willingness to die. Like when somebody says, oh, well, I have something to say, but I don't want to show my face on camera. What do you mean?
Right.
What do you mean when you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to put a message out there, but you don't want nobody to know who the message is really coming from.
Right.
And that's the same thing, for example, that Chris be doing on that other podcast.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of what he's talking about are ideas that come from us.
Right.
Not one time would you say, you know, shout out to Locario, shout out to Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Not one time.
Right.
Again, it's the same type of shit. Like when we tell you, yeah, you could take what we say and go say it to a girl in the street, but more than likely it's not going to work because it's not you.
Right.
Guess what? Your audience can tell when it's not you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you get roasted.
Right.
Now, check this out. We spit our real ideas and still get roasted. So what the fuck you think gonna happen to you when you try to take our ideas and pass them off as your own?
Right. Exactly.
Y'all dudes have no idea about this responsibility shit. But anyway, 239, Caleb, what's going on with you, bro? Caleb. 239, going once.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What up, bro?
This Caleb? Yeah. Let me go on mute. But yeah, this Caleb, you know who it is. I donated 5 to Miles.
I appreciate it, man. Your age one more time. Age 20. Yeah. All right. What's up, man? How's it going?
Hey, man. Look, when you were just talking about that guy that said exactly what you said, it kind of like gave them the perspective that, damn, those quote unquote debates really were teaching sessions because you got to learn from a guy who's actually experienced something teaching the other guy stuff. So, having someone that's stealing the info. Now, shout out to Chris. I ain't knocking him, but that just kind of put into perspective that, you know, there's something to learn from everything.
Right.
That's a fact.
No, that's facts. That's fact. That's real talk. That's real talk. And and again, man, look, learning is a beautiful thing. And I know a lot of you guys hear the stuff that we talk about from time to time, and y'all get excited because you like the way we articulate it and stuff. But again, I really think it serves you better when you are able to reference and give credit where credit is due.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things going on because, like I said, you share the responsibility, right? And that's number one. You show your audience that you have a certain level of respect, and guess what? It also helps you to organize your own thoughts so you can know when you've come up with a new idea.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that think that a lot of this shit is new. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of the shit that they saying is new. It's not new.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you heard it from somebody.
Right. Exactly.
You know that.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't acknowledge that shit, number one, you're being dishonest. So that's bad for your mental. That's bad for your soul.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And so when you talk about masculine identity and being a real nigga and all that other shit, there's that little piece of you that knows, yeah, all that shit I was saying the other day was from somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so there's a little piece of you that can't be the realest nigga in the room because you know all of that shit you was talking about was from somebody else. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But Caleb, go ahead, Locario.
Just like when you guys saw the quote unquote debates with me with the pickup artist guys or whatever, if you watch those back, there's a lot of questions that I asked those guys that they couldn't answer.
Right.
Because everything that they're doing is not based on them. It's based on what they've been taught as far as being a pickup artist.
Exactly.
So they haven't experienced anything that they haven't experienced the basis of what they are doing. They're just following what they read or what someone else told them. So therefore, they're not able to really articulate and stand behind what they say. So when I ask a question of, you say that you're trying to get the woman to qualify to you so that she'll chase you and chase your validation. I say, well, how does that work if the girl don't give a shit about you? You understand? Like she's not attracted to you in the first place initially to try to chase. And it's like they never thought about that because they're just going based on what they were taught. They were taught, hey, if you do this, then the girl's going to do this. But they never stepped back and said, oh, I never realized that, or they haven't been in real life situations to actually see that play out to the extent to even think about that situation in that context. You see what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, 100%. And that's kind of why you say don't steal what I say when you're approaching a woman. You say don't take exactly what I said. Mm-hmm. It makes a lot of sense now because they can't even feel what you're saying since they didn't even come from you.
Right. Exactly. That's a fact. It's real shit.
Yeah,
this was a teacher right here. Like this whole show, fire.
Yeah, man, appreciate that, bro. And Caleb, I'll check you out on the No, but seriously, Caleb, can you tell them how dope? Like just last week, the way life tests your masculine identity. Can you tell them how dope that part 1 was?
Oh my man, y'all got to just hop on there. I can't even leak any info, but we were talking so. Was asking questions and having the conversation with everyone in the chat. Man, y'all need to get in there because y'all gonna learn something. Y'all gonna get tested here.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. But yeah, man, Caleb, I'll check you out Monday, 11 p.m. on the Monday Night Masterclass. We're gonna do part 2 of how life tests your masculine identity. All right, Caleb, appreciate you, brother. You have a good weekend.
Really, one more thing.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. I was just gonna say I'm gonna head to this club for Valentine's, so it's gonna be lit.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I'm going to take everything I learned.
Yeah. Have fun, brother. That's the most important thing. Make sure you have a good time, all right?
All right. Y'all have a good one.
All right,
appreciate
peace, bro.
Game.
All right, be safe, man. All right, and we got 917. 917, you are on live with Locario Miles. Name 8 City, what up?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, this is Richter from 35 years old from, actually 34. From Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, Rickster, long time no here, bro. What's going on with you?
What up?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man? Good to hear from you, bro. How's it been?
It's good. I've been good. I've been good. Just been working and stuff,
That's what's up.
And yeah, and don't worry, I'm still watching your content when I have the time, of course.
Of course. Appreciate the support, bro. What's going on with you?
Yes. Oh, by the way, I send the $5 to your Cash App a while ago. Let's just say Capricorn 24/7.
Okay.
All right. So what's going on? So what's your question?
Oh, okay. Actually, it wasn't a question. I was wondering if I could just say like a little statement with a story. It's just going to be real quick.
A story is $10. A story is $10 per story.
And he sent 5. So I don't know, bro. What are we doing? It's a statement. It's a statement is 5. A question is 5. Statement is 5. But a story is 10.
Oh, okay. Statement then.
Ooh.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So you guys been it's just that earlier today you guys talk about most dudes are not ready to put into work when it comes to relationships. And that's very true because I was one of them. I was really one of them. I wasn't ready for the commitment. I wasn't ready for being the leader towards your significant other. I'm just saying, in order for you to really have a relationship, you need to have leadership skills.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
Otherwise, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, otherwise, let's say that you're in a relationship unprepared and that person is leaning towards your leadership and your mindset, and you don't know what to do because you're in the hot seat. Rather than say, hey, it's my fault. I don't think we're going to work this out. We should move on. They usually bring other people instead of themselves. So
that's definitely when a lot of guys got to understand being in a relationship is a responsibility because you're a leader. You understand what I'm saying? And also it's a responsibility for a woman too because she has to do her part on her end. But when we're talking to you guys out there, there's the element that guys don't think about when it comes to this, and this is not just for this is for any other situation in life. Like a lot of people, for example, some people want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't realize the responsibility, you know what I'm saying, it takes to be a entrepreneur, and especially at certain types of levels. Like you have people who run billion-dollar companies. That's a different level than somebody who's making 6 figures. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's like it's a different level of responsibility. If people want to be parents, different responsibilities. It's always something that goes along with the thing you say you want. And if you're not ready for that, then it's going to be tough. You see what I'm saying?
Yep, definitely. You guys are right. For real. Like I said, leadership is a must need. Doesn't matter if you want relationships or not. Leadership is a must lead. You got to lead yourself before you lead others.
Facts. Real talk. That's why, and that's why we talk about a masculine identity and making sure your life is the way you want it, even before you meet the chick. Because a lot of cats think that the chick is gonna make their life what it's supposed to be.
Right.
Your life needs to be what it's supposed to be before you find the chick. You understand? Because your life being what it's supposed to, and I'm not talking about the average get your shit together. Whatever you want your life to be like, it has to be like that or on its way there because you're working on it. That's what's going to make you that's what's going to really garner and produce attraction for real.
Right.
Because you're designing your life, you're designing your program, your lifestyle, how you do things, your schedule, all of those things. You have to design it yourself. So, and that takes leadership. You got to lead yourself. You got to be consistent. You got to do all those things. All those things are the things that are going to make you a certain type of man. And that's what's going to garner real attraction with the compatible females that are for you.
Real talk. All right, man. Well, we appreciate the call, fam.
Yeah, leadership starts with yourself.
Yep, definitely. Thank you, guys.
All right,
Thank
bro.
you for taking your time.
Yes, sir. Great call, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the show. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We on OT.
All right, cool.
And guys, what else is there? What?
He's got to answer these questions and we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay. All right.
So we got a few more of these and then we're gonna bounce out of here. Okay, so where was we at? Said, so what are your thoughts on game with faith or confidence? You know how Curry shoot the three, but don't need to see the three swish. Is your confidence connected solely to the outcome only? No. So the thing is that what happens is you because you're confident, the outcomes are attached to the fact that you're that confident motherfucker. So if Steph Curry's shooting these threes, right, he's confident that he could shoot the threes, right, which is why he started to do it in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? So even the the thought of wanting to make something happen, you have to think of it and then take action first. You see what I'm saying? And then once you take action, you start to say, oh, I'm good at this or I'm not good at this. But then you can get better at the thing. And then when you get better at the thing, right, you just reinforce to yourself, oh, cool, I'm able to do it or I can make it happen. But it had to start with you first thinking you can do it in the first place or else you wouldn't have done anything. You see what I'm saying?
See, I'll say this. Steph Curry turning around before he sees the ball go through the net, that has nothing to do. I don't know if that has anything to do with real confidence. That has more to do with believing in the work that he put in and the practice.
Right.
That has to do with the feeling of the feeling, the muscle memory, the way the ball feels coming off his fingers. He knows he's practiced it so much that he feels that his attempt was good enough that should go in.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think what you guys miss from it is that confidence has nothing to do with the outcome. It has everything to do with preparation and identity.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? If you know that you're that guy, then that's what you know. Whatever happens after that don't mean nothing to you.
Right, because the outcomes that you even are thinking about happening is going to happen. Like, so Steph Curry shooting the threes, right? He's probably not going to get every fucking basket in, but he's going to get baskets in.
He's going to get baskets in. Truthfully, Steph Curry don't need to look at any of the shots he put up.
Right, exactly.
Nobody really needs to look at any of the shots they put up.
Right.
Literally every NBA player can shoot the ball and just start running back on defense if they wanted to.
Right.
Because it's going in or it's not.
Exactly.
The only reason why you look is to see if there's a chance to get a rebound or some shit like that, because that's a part of playing the game. But as far as the actual shot itself, you don't need to sit there and wait to see if it goes in.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You understand? The confidence is in yourself and your ability to make the attempt.
Right.
That's where the confidence is. And that's where it stops.
Mm-hmm.
Anything beyond that has nothing to do with you. That's what y'all don't understand. You can't force a woman to like you. You can't force a woman to say yes to going out on a date with you. You can't force that.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you could do is say to yourself, it's gotta be a few bitches out there that want to go on a date with a nigga like me because I'm that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna shoot.
Right.
Y'all care too much about what these bitches say because y'all waiting for their yes to validate your value.
Mm-hmm. Real talk. So this says, Miles, do you record the Monday masterclass for the people who can't make it to the Zoom at that time?
Yeah. And then I put it on the I put it right back on the membership in succession.
Nice.
I don't put it right away, but I put it in, because every month is a new joint. So I put them as the months come in.
Right. It says, have you guys made a mistake and approached the same woman on 2 different occasions and she rejected you? I didn't know she changed her hairstyle. Your thoughts on that? I can't even remember if that happened. So I don't know. Yeah. It could have. I wouldn't even remember at this point. But it's whatever. This says, girl use the excuse she is celebrating Valentine's Day and not spend time with you, but willing to see you another day. This I guess weekend. Is it medium/low or medium to high interest in seeing you? It's me. Well, first of all, my question to you would be, why are you trying to see a girl on Valentine's Day?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's one
girl.
You know what I'm saying? That's a mistake on your part. But the thing is that you know, in that situation, right? It could be medium interest because also she's probably thinking like, why are you trying to see me on Valentine's Day? You see what I'm saying? See, this is the paradox dealing with women. It's like I said before, like you'll be on a dating app and the chick will look at you like, why is he on a dating app? But she's on a dating app too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like there got to be something wrong with him. That you see what I mean? So she's like, what's wrong with him where he's trying to see me on Valentine's Day? What is going on with it?
Right.
Even though they want to feel the feelings of, you know, Valentine's dealing with a guy. It's hilarious. You say, would it be fair to say that if you were to make a pie chart of traits sexually attractive to women, would behavior and communication skills have the largest slices compared to appearance? Well, this is the thing. You could do that if you want, but y'all motherfuckers love statistics and numbers and all these things.
Asked about a pie chart. You literally asked about a pie chart. What kind of nerd shit is this?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
This nigga asked about a fucking pie chart, bro.
That's how these guys want to learn shit. But it's like,
is this what's gonna make a bitch pussy wet? A pie chart?
No, I'm telling you, that's some of these niggas' game. This is why they be like, hey, girl, you know, statistically speaking, you should be attracted to me because I went to the gym at least 4 times this week. And, you know, it's like, that's how these dudes think. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine going up to a bitch and be like, so listen, young lady, so if I had to make a pie chart, what would you say was the most important sliver of the pie that makes your pussy wet? What would you say? Y'all niggas is wild, bro. Like
this shit is funny. Says, could you break it down as to what an option is? Can a medium interest woman be an option? Can a woman that you have to spend 3 hours with or buy dinner each time considered an option? No. So the options are only women who deal with you on your terms. That's it. If she's not dealing with you on your terms, she's not an option. You see what I'm saying? So if any of you guys out there simping, tricking, you know, dealing with women who's giving you resistance, those are not options.
Right.
It says to clarify, you use a filtering process of taking a pool of women that you find physically attractive and single, and filter out for high interest, then filter further for compatibility and your program. Well, yeah, that's basically what it is that you're putting the woman through the process. So you might see a chick that you're attracted to, and then you communicate with her and interact with her. Is she cooperating? Yes, cool. Then we keep it going. Is she not? Then we keep it pushing. The problem is that what most guys will do is they'll see a woman, they're attracted to her physically, she's not cooperating, and they'll still chase her to try to make something happen. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the problem with a lot of guys out here, where they'll just be like, oh, but she's so bad, I'm gonna still try to. It's like, nah, bro, you guys are insane with that shit. I said, if men stop approaching women, you don't think we can get the power back in society? All these dudes are simps and messing the game up. What? Listen, y'all wouldn't want women to approach men. Trust me, because y'all would get your feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying?
or you wouldn't know what the fuck to do any damn way.
Exactly. Even if they did approach you, that's a fact. So yeah, trust me, y'all don't want that shit. So Mike Tyson once said, punches are born, not created. Is it the same with confidence? That some men are born to be confident and other men will never be confident no matter how hard they try. Guys, just see, all being confident is recognizing who you are. That's it. So the only reason some guys are not confident is because they don't recognize. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? You said you heard the new Drake and P&D. Is it too much women worshiping? I just don't understand it. I mean, well, you know, it's R&B type shit, so that's how the songs go. But
it's a lot of singy shit.
Yeah, so it's like an R&B album type shit.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that shit.
I can't stand when Drake is on his R&B shit.
So you probably ain't gonna like it then.
You see, Kendrick won the beef. Now he don't want to rap no more. He on this fucking.
I think he got like 2 rap songs on there. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? But everything else is singing.
I can't take when Drake be on that fucking R&B shit. I don't like that shit. Every song. And then 40 start playing the beat backwards at the end of the song.
That's how that shit sound too. It sound like that old school shit they be doing. That's
can't stand them niggas.
You know what it is? It just took you up until now to realize that Drake can't really sing. That's what happened. You didn't realize until later. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You're like, damn, this nigga is like what? Nigga? He ain't got no range.
We're going home.
See, because what happened was when Drake first came out, we got tricked. We was like, yo, he can rap and sing. Yo, that's crazy. Everybody was like this. They was like, you know what I'm saying? And then now that they've heard him long enough, they're like, this nigga, he can't really sing that great. You know what I'm saying? So now niggas is hating. Oh man. It says, Mr. Carl Miles, do you guys have any recommendations on spiritual books on achieving a higher consciousness? I say check out anything by Anthony DeMello, Wayne Dyer, who else? Alan Watts, or you can just Google these niggas on YouTube. They got a lot of different videos and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Conversations with God. Conversations with God.
Fact. That's a dope ass book. Facts.
Yes, son. All right, what's next, Miles? You gotta
get that Sephora deal yet?
Not yet. We working on it though, Sean. We working on it, Sean. Word the Ready Rock, Sean. We working on it, Sean.
This is how does a man not get in his feelings when getting a lot of pussy? What? What are you talking?
How do you not catch feelings for the bitch when you getting pussy? That's what you mean.
Oh my God, y'all niggas. You have to love yourself more, then you won't get feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, get out of your feelings. Ain't no money there.
Right, exactly.
I got that off of Instagram.
Says I'm on a Max Sunday membership, but how does one enter for the first time on the Monday night calls?
You have to. I send out the email. I send out the email with the link at around 10:50. Just watch your email Eastern time, of course, Eastern time. So make sure you just watch your email Eastern time.
That's what's up. So you said, do you think it's easier to pull girls tonight who are out for Valentine's looking for a man? It could be easier, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's not gonna matter. You understand what I'm saying? Like you know, because this is the thing. You guys want to get out of the what you call it, the process of doing things by luck, or you say macking by accident.
Macking on accident.
Yeah, some of y'all niggas be macking on accident, so you want to get out of that type of joint. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys get out of that. But anyway, that's pretty much it, man. We about to wrap this shit up,
guys. Check us out tomorrow. Manhood is a Skill Set Show, 1:30 Eastern time. Shout out to K-Zag. Shout out to J Roman. Shout out to Mr. Justin. Yeah. And Locario, you going live at 5 tomorrow?
No, I'm going live earlier, like around 9:30 in the morning or some shit, or 10, because I got to go do some shit later.
Okay, so Locario's going live at 9 early. So make sure you go check out Locario live at 9 early, because Locario got some buns. Nah, Locario got some business to take. Nah, Locario got some business to take care of. So he going live at 9. So make sure you go check him out. And then on Sunday, 12 noon, Real Game No Theory. Shout out to Steve the Dean, the nigga I love to hate, the nigga that be in your dreams haunting you. Shout out to Steve the Dean, Mr. 1950, K-Zag, and Locario and myself will be on there 12 noon Sunday, Real Game No Theory. So make sure you come fuck with us on the show, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. So yeah.
All right, people. So that is pretty much it, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. And we will holla at y'all later. And remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And they only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculine